Hey, do you want to go? Do you want to go? Do you want to go? Because guess what? You can all have some goals. Yeah? Who was ever in doubt? He's not trying to stress me out my watch along. Yeah? And I'm in a final. Who's going to try to do the aggregate like me? I think it was something like 7-1. Oh, Cash, you got bullied. Look at it. 11v11. You can't do it. Hold that, you scrubs. How about that? Hold that, you damn scrubs. Yeah? You lot are all on your hate watches. Fair enough. Do what you need to do. But you better come in here with your damn apologies. Best defense in Europe, whatever. Absolute rubbish. I've got a lot of things to say as well, by the way. A lot. You lot are probably all hearing it in the watch along, yeah? So, bun you Spurs, because you're not doing nothing anyways, yeah? And here I am. I can't believe what I just witnessed at the end of that game. But that's what happens when you play positively and make positive subs, and you don't get overly gassed about certain players. Even I said, oh, we should just go for the same team. Why not? But you know what this is? Football heritage. Yeah? We've been there, we've done that, and we move. I'm just glad, though, the guy that was moving mad in Monster's stream literally said something about a madness of... It sounded like he was a spawn of Satan, right? And the Amma prediction was wrong. Yeah? But we're here. We're live. We're direct. Now I'm loving it, yeah? Big up everyone that's in the building. I can now bring up your comments. Now I can bring up the comments. But what are you going to tell me, yeah? What are you not going to tell me now? Because I'll tell you for free. I don't even want to be negative at the start of this. I'm going to wait on that. But see, man, like Lenny Yoro and Casemiro, yeah? Let's give these men some flowers again. Let's give these men some flowers again. Because you know what? Lenny Yoro has grown so much, whether it's in the league, when it comes to his 1v1 duels, whether it's in Europe, there we are. That's what that is. Lenny Yoro's a boss. Today, he was the only one that seemed composed, other than Managerial, of course. But that's what it is. That's what we paid for. But right now, he's going from step to step, so let's not even get too ahead of ourselves. Proper player. And Casemiro didn't put a foot wrong. But I don't want to see this Agate, and I don't want to see Casemiro start as a pivot in my lifetime ever again. Yeah? It's too negative. It doesn't go forward enough. We dropped way too deep. There was an area they kept exploiting in the first half, or actually even 60 minutes. The dude who, whatever his name is, yeah, because they all got mad names, no disrespect, yeah, but I couldn't work out who it was. He kept picking the ball up because he was free every single time the front three was pressing. I never want to see Garnacho and Højlund start that Europa League final. I can't do it. Next season, I can't have it. Yeah, I refuse. I refuse. So anyways, people, smash the like button. Wherever you are in the world, big up. I see that someone's from Malaysia. I think I saw, was it Malaysia? If you are from there, big up yourself, because I know it's probably really early in the morning for you right now. And that's what you call proper supporters. You know, we got people waking up early hours in the damn morning. Early hours. All sorts, right? Well, let me check this. And trying to support Man United. And that's what we get. Some people might be behind. You're fine, isn't it? Might be behind. That's a big pause. But you know what I'm talking about. You have to big up all these supporters that get up in the morning, because United owed that to these people. They owed that to these people. I promise you. USA. Yeah, I know you're in the USA. I wasn't denying that you was in the USA, to be fair. I know you are. Do you know what I'm saying? But regardless of all of that, people, man, please smash the likes. Drop a subscribe as well. It's super important. And you know how it goes from there. We can all move. We can all be happy. You can all try cuss me as much as you want. I'm not too fussed. I'm not too fussed. But today, it's the weirdest thing ever, right? That the man that stole the show overall was the typical one, and the one that we didn't think that was going to do it, yeah? We nearly spurs that up. Then I realized we are comeback kings no matter what situation you put yourself in. This is Manchester United. This is what we do. We go and win trophies. And guess what? The best part of it all, we get to shit on Arsenal and the rest of them. And the rest of them. Yeah? Man like Money Mase. Money Mase. Money Mase the difference. What a headline. Just thinking like that. Proper stuff. Yeah? But first half was nothing short of diabolical. Every time I see Garnacho, yeah, he absolutely does my nutting. Yeah? Every single time. And we need to wake up to stuff like this. This is why, yeah, when some of us have a moan, there's a good reason why we have moans. Garnacho yet again in another situation where he has a golden moment to do something good, yeah, and then he messes it up. Honestly, the man needs to be sold. He needs to be sold pronto. Yet again, two situations that nearly puts us in the mud, yeah, where we could absolutely dead off all sorts of momentum and all sorts of evil. Because right now, I swear on my life, he was giving me heart palpitations. Not finishing that off, yet again, nearly put us into a moment where we're like, oh, you know what? What if? We'll talk more on that anyways. Because see when Dorgu has someone to, you know what? Dorgu's final ball wasn't great, yeah, overall, yeah. Overall, I think he could improve. Defensively, he's sound. Some may look at it as a fullback. He done some weird stuff at times. He's kind of looking better when he's on the right-hand side, yeah. I'm starting to see that, yeah. I don't know about you lot. Get your opinions in, right? But as soon as he links up with Ahmad, everything looks totally different. And it always makes you wonder, right? When our fullbacks, yeah, or wingbacks or wingers, yeah, when they actually play with someone that's competent that they can play and play one-twos off of, funny enough, we put ourselves in danger, in dangerous positions, and we do a lot more. Dorgu put one on the plate for him. I haven't heard a thing. Let the man land. Don't get me wrong. We'll be stressed in the moment, call him rubbish, call him whatever you need to, right? But that's what happens. So when I try to push across what I believe when Garnacho, oh, he's young, he's going to improve. It's not his position. He comes off the pitch and everyone looks better. Why? When you can't play Garnacho and Højlund, it's got to be one or the other. And even then, it doesn't exactly correlate as some beautiful, harmonious flipping field of flipping flowers. It's crap, man. Why do we hype up mid so much? We all do it. I've just had enough of hearing it. It stresses me out. Anyways, I'm happy we're in the finals. And now we got Tottenham. I thought Bodo could do something. Watching the game, Tottenham look comfortable. Yeah. But this is away from home. It's at a neutral ground. There's no excuses. At all. Anyways, big up. Let me see who's in the chat anyways. I see a lot of you. Wes. Yeah. All right, Wes. Anyway, let me see this. What likes was 34 likes. That looks like I can't even spell. But anyways, grammar is grammar, innit? Big up everyone in the building. Timothy, nice to see you again, my friend, even though you're in the chat. South Africa, the motherland. Big up Obi. Love to hear it. Love to see it. Wesley, stop trying to police me, please, my friend. Is this how you say your name? Prashan? A big up Cass from Malaysia. Love to hear it. Thank you, David. I'm going to win this as I predicted all season. Big up to you, Cass. I've always said in Amarim we trust. I believe in a manager. Today showed, right, for me as well, how scrubby these players are. Are we as a fan base, right, going to start being annoyed with a lot of these scrubs? Every single time something goes wrong, yeah, I'm not joking. It's always the manager until you've seen something through a little bit, yeah? These scrubs are still here after many years, a few of them. I've had enough of them. But yeah, well, Spurs for the trophy. You lot just want to shit on me. It's fine. You do what you have to do, innit? Jude says Mason Mount. That's hilarious. I don't know how that's worked, but whatever. Absolutely cooked once we made the first subs. Because that's what happens when you're positive. We know this. How many times have subs saved our asses? And it's nice to see Ahmad's getting a lot more fit. That's what you call a proper player, man. Where he's in a 10 or wing back, he makes situations. The guy's so good. Euro is cold. He could cost us Bruno Ahmad for 10 in the final. Yeah, probably. I like Dorgu on the right with Ahmad. I thought that was a good link up. I'm not too sure who he'd put on the left in the end. It depends. It depends with Spurs. They are missing Maddison, don't get me wrong. They played actually shit today. I'm not going to lie. But they didn't need to play well. It's about managing certain situations of them. Like, we know they're going to play a lot more expansive football. It's just that, are we going to get into the situation where Kulusevski likes to bury us? So, there we are. Dan Mazungu. Yeah, but, mate, I don't care what he's done in goals. Dan, watch the game. I see your comments all the time. Watch the damn game with your eyes. Please, my friend. Stop looking at stats. I'm so bored of hearing Garnacho and stats. Whatever happens in Europa League, I couldn't care less. Let me see this scrub. Let me see how many goals that the guy we rely upon that's only good really and truly at getting goals. Let's see how he's got 6 goals and 2 assists in the Premier League. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? Come on, man. A euro be worth every effing euro and other currency we paid for him. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, you know how it goes, final boss. Every single time. You know, when he does well, he's money Mase. Every time he decides to be a scrub, yeah, he's a waste of 50 million. Oh, yeah. Can you do the... Oh, get in. Rasmus. Fucking scrub. Guys, Cass grinds hard. That's a major pause, bro. That's a major pause. Don't say it different. Type it out different, please. Good and quality content. Love that. Pay your rent. Smash the like button. I swear down. I feel like I've got some sort of. I might be. You know what? I don't even want to say it because some people might actually have this like condition, but you know, what's that thing? Like one moment, I might have ADHD at this point. You know, there's ADHD, and I might be. What's that thing? Like one moment you're sad, and then one moment you're angry, but next you're happy. What's that called again? What's that thing called again, man? Because honestly, when it comes to Man United, when it comes to FIFA or anything along them lines, yeah, I swear down, I don't know, emotion. I'm very emotional when it comes to reaction stuff. I'm until about bipolar. That's it. Until man said females, nah, relax, none of that, man. But yeah, no, it's only United can get me like this. I'm not gonna start hyping that the subs up. Always change the game. Yes, he could have, because that's what he is. He's a super sub or an impact player. Dude, Bruno, but I don't care what Bruno's done. Bruno's got 8 goals in a Prem, 3 penalties and 10 assists. And most of the time, you don't even know where he's even playing. And I'm not even Bruno's biggest fan, so it don't even make a difference. Euro was playing flipping centre mid. This kid is a madness, but I have to say I'm on the Mason Mount prop today. Yeah, same here. Absolutely same here as well. Big up, man. Anyone wants to join the Discord, the link's there as well. There's loads of that. Where are the bills? What bills? You sound like you are missing your bottom teeth. That's how he sounds, though. That's how he sounds. Cameron is saying, Arsenal fans, you waste man. What are you telling me? Or you waste men? That's the one. That's the one. Huge pause. Love to see it. But anyways, look, Dan, if that's your opinion, then about Garnacho, then fair enough. But I just don't agree with it wholeheartedly. I don't. Cast that is called life. And without watching Garnacho to play football, can you imagine next season, people? Yeah, where we get to have Cunha in that position instead. Can you imagine? And then we got other players that can ball out. Like, for real. Can we take a moment? But look, there's a lot of people that like to crash on Amorim, innit? Yeah, and you know what? I know a lot of you got a lot of other comments, but to look at the game as a whole, some of you may not like Amorim, which is fair enough. He played the exact same team that beat Bilbao in the first leg. And I don't think any of you could really argue with that kind of selection. And you got to look at stuff about being proactive. You're 1-0 down, and you make subs a lot earlier than you need to, obviously, than the usual. He brings on like Mount. He brings on, I think Shaw came on as well, and Ahmad. And instantaneously, the team gets up the pitch, further up the pitch, and they can't handle the press because 2 out of 3 of those players like to get up in your face and like to win the ball back and literally at your neck at any given moment. You know, when that's what happens when you drop Bruno a little bit deeper in the 8. Don't get me wrong. Bruno has his moments in the 10. He might be a little bit more suited to away games in the 10. But when it comes to, of course, like at home, you want to be the team that's on top, not the one that's like literally catching life. That's why Bruno is probably his best position is literally that 8. And also, you know, doing what he does best. A lot of the through balls he was making, again, there was only one that didn't really make it, which was fine. But that's what you get when Bruno drops a lot deeper, because he doesn't have to actually always act as an 8, because he trusts Casemiro and obviously the wing backs to do what they need to do. running back. We've seen it a lot. We've seen it so many different times, and even in training videos and whatnot. Bruno is this for us has been a little bit of a phenom for us in it, and you have to see what he is at times. And as much as I don't like the guy, yeah, as much as the next, and I'll keep saying that, but it's okay to be fair to him. You know, I feel like he got robbed a little bit. Dorgu robbed him off a goal. Dorgu's trying to get in on the goals. You have to look at little bits and bobs positively. But if you want to get the negatives out the way, I promise you, yeah, stop playing Garnacho and we can play a little bit of football. Kobe comes on the pitch, and you know what? Kobe might not be the starter yet, but he always impacts games off the bench at the moment. We need to build his confidence little by little, and he needs to show the manager until the Europa League final why he deserves a starting spot. Obviously, we know that this man's got his favourites, but this man can't afford to get the final selection wrong. In our minds, we may look at it differently because he's watching training every day. But having Højlund and Garnacho and Agate, all with Casemiro, of course, all in the same lineup, bro, it's always going to kill us all the time. Because one, as much as I like Agate's ball recoveries, ball winning abilities, he's not passing forward enough. Every time it does get to Garnacho, right, it might not even be the favorite ball that he needs or requires. He needs something that goes a little bit further into so he can run into space, you know? But then he's missing one-on-ones over and over and over again. And it keeps costing us. He's done it against, what's it called as well? Tottenham in the past. How many times has he missed us against Tottenham? I believe there was one even recently this season. Come on, man. This is why I had to tell people, like, it's always about balance. And as much as people don't like the manager, because he needs to win us this trophy no matter what. Otherwise, it's quite Van der Beeky out here. He needs to be positive. I know you don't always need outlets. Van der Ven is very fast. He will eat Garnacho up alive every single time. Oh my God, why is there loads of people that just joined? I big up Rants. Love that. I just see everyone. Love for the raid, man, as always. The guy's hugely supporting myself as well, as much as Saeed. I'll say this every single time. Anyways, every single show, these are supporting hard, and I love that, man. So big up Rants, and I'll see him in the morning as well. I've got Saeed's show tonight. See, this is what happens when you're in this game as well. Just a little off-key moment, right? I'm going to be on Saeed's show at 12:30 in the morning. Then I've got Rants' show at 10 in the morning. And then I've got my shows as well on top of that. See, that's what you do. Sometimes you have to give a little. This is what you do in the YouTube game. You support one another. And Rants, the things that people don't see as well. I can't wait to have a conversation with this guy in the morning because I'm going to crash it on Garnacho. My favorite agenda. Big up Shane for becoming, I think you become a cast liar. My guy, let me check that. Guy, welcome to the family. Cast lying. Love to see it. Go check that out, people. If you're a supporter of Rants, big up yourself, man. Make sure you subscribe to Rants. How do I get this off the screen? Thanks. I'm not accepting this scrub team up win a trophy this season. Big up Tarek, man. I'm wholeheartedly Spurs fan until the 21st. But you know what we can all do? You know what we all gonna? You know what? I don't believe we're gonna lose the final, but I'm still kind of in a win-win situation. I go into full shameless mode, yeah, and crash on every Arsenal fan available that Spurs won a trophy, or I'm still crashing at them shamelessly that I've had a better season. And I know Wolfie's watching in the background, yeah, somewhere down the line. Wolfie and that little crew of yours are going to crash it on you as well. You better make sure you get Champions League football on my life, because if I get Champs football and I'm seeing Cunha's come through, Cherky / Mbeumo's come through, I might see a little Mateta come through. Oh, you know what, Edison, you want to come? Come. I might even see a little, might even have a little Alvaro Fernandez link here. I might have a Miguel Gutierrez link there. I might have a little something. I'm just saying, you know, them times when you're just getting more excited for a moment. This is what it is, and this is what it means to be a Manchester United fan. Some of you don't understand it, and I don't expect you to understand it, yeah? Because all we speak, yeah, is fluent trophy. We speak trophy-anese, yeah? Some of you don't understand that language, but you get that over here in Manchester, you know? The whole of Manchester, unfortunately, even the blue side, they understand our language. We can communicate. I won 2 trophies, even though in my worst scrubby seasons, yeah? Well, one of them wasn't, to be fair. And then another one. In my worst period, I'm still collecting something in Europe. That's what you call heritage. Some clubs are just not built like ours. They're not built like ours. Am I hearing? I saw Anthony's goal. Did he get an assist with the right foot? Oh, Anthony got a goal and assist. Has he knocked Fiorentina out? It's extra time. Oh my days. Someone link me that, please. By the way, look, there's over 700 of you in here, and I know there's going to be a few that are going to leave. But join in with the gas mode. Become a supporter of Cass. I might not be your favorite, but I'm someone. Yeah, and like the video. 150 likes, going strong. Can we go get that to at least 250 or double the best? Yeah, still extra time. You know what? I should have put that on my tablet. But yeah, man. Anti's free kick was mad, and it's against De Gea. So yeah, man. But look, with United over the moon, you can't deny it. I can't believe I saw that goal from Mason Mount, both of them. He thought he was Oscar back at Stamford Bridge, roughly around, I think it was 2011 or 12. He turned that up, or Makeda against Aston Villa. I said Anti for Ballon d'Or. Can you imagine? Yeah. And then he done a lob like it was Scott McTominay versus just before lockdown. Scott McTominay, when Ederson booted that ball out and you see McTominay run onto it and we go and score there. I mean, make it, what, 2-0? Oi, don't worry about Mainu. Mainu needs to gather a little bit of pace. He still came on and he still made a good impact. He made good situations. You got to appreciate him, man. Just let him do his thing. That's an actual footballer. Let's see what happens with him. He's, you know, that's what I'm going to say. Let me hear this. Hey, how's the finalist doing? You're on live, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it was never in doubt, like I told you.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, see you in Bilbao, mate.
Yeah, see you in Bilbao, man. Where you're gonna lose another final.
Bro, once we stack you up, bro, there's nothing you
can.
Hi,
Deji, respectfully, don't chat. You can't. We don't chat the same. You can't chat to me. We don't speak the same language. Not only am I above you in the league. No, you know what? No,
you're petrified.
I'm petrified. No, if anything, you've literally had a spell, yeah, by flipping someone in Harry Potter with that petrified thing. Yeah, that's you right now. Yeah, you've had the spell from Harry Potter, not me, fam. Yeah. Let's keep it a buck, Deji, yeah? You do not speak the same language as me. I speak trophy-anese. What do you speak, bro? You seen one trophy in your lifetime, bro. I won that 2 years ago.
The way when we stack you up, I might have to take Monty's one from his book.
How about Deji? How about this, yeah? When we win, you owe me food. You're going to take me out to a nice restaurant, and you're going to make sure I'm fed like a good butler.
I just hope you've been cashing in on that never foul money, man. I
don't know why you think you can talk to me like this, my bro. Deji. Deji, you're going to pay for my food. Do you understand? We're gonna go somewhere nice, yeah, for me, and you know what you're gonna do? You're gonna stand up and you're gonna help the waiters deliver my food.
Tell everyone listening in. Can you clip this?
Oh, you're
on your receipts channel.
I mean, potentially.
Yeah, this needs to go on your receipts.
We can clip it.
This needs to get clipped.
What?
This everything you're saying, bro.
Yeah, no, because when we win,
when we go for that meal and I'm putting my order in and I'm sending you up to the counter to pay for the food. Yeah, I'm gonna have my little iPad. Yeah, where I'm gonna be playing back this stream as a reminder to you when you're getting there. Know that. Hold that. That.
Yeah, you bet.
In the final, no red Tottenham fan can chat to me. Never. Never.
All right, cool, but my people will talk to your people with it.
Yeah. Hey, tomorrow we'll do a stream, yeah?
Yeah. Calm.
Yeah, I'll call you in the morning.
All right, cool.
I love you.
love. I'm there 11:15. Be there, yeah.
What time?
11:15 in the morning, if you can. I'm going on I'll be on my channel, my own channel. So people can. We'll see.
But I'll carve out half an hour or so just to show, man. You know.
Well, you know how someone said, yeah, the way you're talking about Red Spurs, you are the white Arsenal. So what's the difference?
No. Let me tell you why we're not the white Arsenal. Can you put me up? Put the speakers up.
Yeah, no, don't worry. You've been on speaker the whole time.
Yeah. Let me tell you why we're not no white Arsenal. Stop that rubbish. Yeah. You're not in the final. We are. You understand? Spicy Spurs, got for FC Red Hot Chili Peppers. In fact, I even said on my stream today, it's a compliment to call you man Red Tottenham. You're not Red Tottenham, man. You men are just whatever. You men are just Arteta forever. Right now, you wish you would win the Europa League, innit? Let Tottenham win that Europa League, and I am chopping up all your YouTube's finest. Know that. One by one, Lee Gunner, top. Northside, top. Books, top. All the man then top. So if I were you,
pause.
Pull yourself in the dog, yeah? You're talking to a finalist. When you get to a final, chat to me. You know what? I wouldn't even mind that statement if them man got into a Carabao Cup final.
Yeah, well, it's not the case, is it?
Like, it's not, man. So, you know, hold that, and hold that. Anyway, I hope Hawks is about tomorrow because
I can't tell you. Maybe in the morning, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. Don't worry, I'll be there anyway. I'll be there.
All right, say that. All right, in a bit. Anyways, let me get back to the audience because I'm going to talk about how good Lenny Yoro is. No, I don't. He's better than all your centre backs. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Why wouldn't I? Like, I've had the hardest route. I need to talk about Lenny Yoro. I need to talk about why Garte needs to be dropped. So, you know what I'm saying? So, other than that, all right, thank you. All right, in a bit. Did you hear that? Tottenham, man, are getting 2 guests. Tottenham, man, think they can talk to us like that. If you're an Arsenal fan, I mean, it's a long day, innit? Yeah. But look, I was there, yeah, when Lenny Yoro got absolutely chefed up by Sulemana. Me, Ems, Traps, and the rest of them. We saw it live-o. Since that Southampton game, as MA is saying in the bottom right there, yeah, he has gone from strength to strength to strength. He hasn't been getting toasted and roasted like people have. Mons thinks he can nitpick at him, yeah? I spoke about him at the start of this as well. The guy is getting way more comfortable on the ball, going in, driving into the middle of the park and doing what he needs to do and linking up, yeah? Lindelof tried to do it and failed miserably. Lenny Yoro is literally our future middle centre-back. Once he puts on a little bit of gains, he'll be that guy. But right now, he's carrying that defence with Mazraoui. You got to remember, yeah, Mazraoui's been playing right wing-back. Once Ahmad does go there, potentially, or whoever, we need to stretch the pitch as much as possible with Dorgu on the other side. It makes sense. The first time we're going to see Dorgu and Ahmad as probably wing-backs starting for Manchester United. Yeah, so we can probably fit in maybe Mason Mount, Bruno, Casemiro, and maybe Kobe or whoever it may be, or maybe even Ahmad in a 10. The low might even be fit for the final. But regardless of where it is, our best and most comfortable back three, right now as it stands, we don't know what's happened with De Ligt. So I can't speak on De Ligt. I prefer De Ligt more than Maguire. But right now, Maguire's seen it through. As long as he stops making those stupid mistakes, at least he's got one out of his system. But Yoro is such a young baller. And I feel like only us Manchester United fans take notice of this. And I'd like others to also take notice of him. Just because he plays for Manchester United doesn't need to mean that you can't deny what he's been doing. Because if you watch the full 90 minutes, the guy barely puts a foot wrong anymore. The guy's become a lot more aggressive in his play. You know, when he used to go down a slide tackle so much when he played for obviously his previous club, and now where he is now, like he stopped doing that. That's good signs of development. And we ruin a lot of players. And he's having a worse season, but yet he's one of the small shining bright lights at the moment at this club. And that's what you want to see. You know, there's good things happening with Lenny at the moment. And you know what? I feel like, what? Scumbag your way to a final again. Come on, Spurs. I don't know about that. So apparently having the hardest route in the whole flipping competition, but we scumbagged our way through. All right, cool. You know what? If it wins me a trophy, scumbag my way across. I don't really care, yeah? So on that note regardless, let's keep talking, yeah? It's not that Agarte's been terrible. But in some moments in possession, he is a liability. He's done it a couple times again tonight, by the way. Let's not act like it didn't happen in the first leg. I like Agarte. I really do. He needs a lot of help for his situation to look a lot better than it needs to be, right? A lot of different puzzles and pieces to put together because he's just a destroyer, yeah? I'm not getting onto him, but you have to take him out because the way Spurs do press at times, we might suffer, but he could be key in bringing someone on like Agarte and shine up shop. We need to be positive against Tottenham because one thing they don't like, yeah, is literally when a team puts it against them. They're going to be a lot more confident probably than us. We started with hella nerves, but Casemiro and Bruno must be our pivot. We need to conduct the game the way we need to conduct the game, especially when Maddison is now injured, who always has good games against us. Always has good games against us. So I think that's the one anyways for me. But Garnacho needs to be used as an impact player. Now, Do I believe in Garnacho to succeed at Manchester United? No. Do I believe he will succeed somewhere else? Yes. But his best time typically always comes off the bench and always has for you, Manchester United. Granted, some games he looks a lot better, aka the scrubs, like against Leicester. Yeah, fair enough, whatever. So I'm not trying to hear it. Maddison and Bilbao being injured. 2 players that had good games against us last time, by the way. And that's at their ground. Now, don't let any Spurs fans try to tell you that we should be the ones feared because they beat us twice by a flipping corner where they bottled 3 goals against us, by the way. And in the league, we missed how many, what the hell? How many chances did we miss against Spurs? They were lucky. And they were trying to, what about Old Trafford? We had 10 hard tacks. Now, I'm not too sure what the situation is going to be in selection. But right now, until the end of that final, I swear down if Ahmad gets injured, I'm going to flip my shit. Ahmad didn't even start against Spurs. How about that? They didn't even start against them. But other than that, Lindelof can't start. Onana didn't even do anything wrong. But his distribution, this is why we need this new goalkeeper no matter what. No matter what. I hope the Ligt gets fit. But I don't see him dropping someone like Maguire for the final. I just don't see it. I think he's more comfortable with him. And that's that. Anyways, who else is live, by the way? I don't even know who else is live at the moment. I thought Big Six Bands might be live. I think Big Six Bands might be live as well. But even before, we still got a little bit to talk about. What subscribers are we on as well? Let me check. Why does it keep doing that? Annoying me. Got quite a few subscribers from that redirect, so love for that as well. Let me see what some of you are saying. The only game Spurs dominated was the game at Old Trafford. The game at Spurs Stadium was so deceiving. Exactly. And it's at their gaff. By the way, get your statements in, people. Get all your statements in. Get your likes in as well. Mount has to keep the 7 now after the Beckham-esque goal. Up like the 7. Don't do that. He needs to become number 77, maybe. The Ligt, Euro, and Heaven would look really good. Frustrated to see the Ligt and Heaven get injured. I think so as well. But I like Managerial's composure and his one-to-one defending. You can't deny that he's an absolute beast. When is Ruben going to answer for these crimes? Why on earth has he been playing Mount over Garnacho? I think you know what? This is just my opinion. By the way, great name, main letters. I think he's looking at it as an outlet thing. Who's got the speed to run beyond and stretch teams in behind? It's just that sometimes you don't always need that. You don't always need the pace. When you're playing more football, you create more situations. Exactly like today. You bring someone like Garnacho off, and all of a sudden, you're finding yourself pushing and pinning back the other team, creating more situations. I don't want to see Garnacho personally. He's a scrub, man. I can't stand it. I've had enough. He's played over 100 games for this club, and I feel like we're not seeing improvement too much. There's small improvements, but not enough. Yeah, this is what I mean. Look, I have to agree at this point. It's very confusing. It is very confusing. Her statement equals only team undefeated in Europe. Hold that. Without a doubt. Without a doubt. I'm done with Banana. Mount has to start. I would like this. I would like to see. I would personally like to see Mount and Ahmad potentially in the 10s, but I would also like to see Hobby in there as well. But it's a little difficult to say because if your main runners are Bruno and Mount in there, it's kind of weak in a way. I think you need someone who's more an efficient ball carrier at times. At times, Hobby, I'm so 50-50 with at the moment. But I'm not giving up on him yet. He just needs to, find himself a little bit, find some form. Right now, an impact sub for being Kobe as an impact sub right now seems like the good thing to do. But he does need to find himself. I'm onto Agate. Terrible signing for a 2-man midfield will work. Finding a 3-man midfield. But this is my all right. Before I wrap up or anything, this is how I view it, and I hope some of you might take this into account as well. How I view it. We should never be viewed as a 2-man midfield. It needs to be looked more as a 4-man midfield. You're meant to play 2 10s and have 2 8s, right? But the thing is, every time you play with Garnacho, it's more like a winger than a 10. Does that make sense? So technically, it's meant to be a 4-man midfield. You need to find players that are going to be in the areas more tight inside that's willing to collect it. And then, of course, when you press, even off the ball, it should be a box midfield. That's the way I've viewed it. That's the way I looked at when Trincao and Gonçalves were playing with Marita and Schulman, or you can go back to Palhinha and go back further than that with Nunez and all Mateus Nunez and all that. it's always been a box kind of midfield. You don't get me wrong, on the ball when you collect it, you do drive yourself out wide. But that's where I feel like the wing back should be. And today, look at where Ahmad picked up some of the balls from someone like Yoro and whoever else, maybe Lindelof. Sometimes out wide, but more so, it encouraged Dorgu to stay out wide, and then you saw Ahmad come further inside, right? And then we kept pressing them into mistakes, and we kept making situations. But anyways, look, I need 250 likes. I'm nearly on 5K as well in subs. Before anyone leaves, I'm gonna redirect this to Big Six Bants as well. But if anyone wants to join the Discord, I implore anyone to come and watch to literally join the Discord as well. I'm trying to find it right now. There we go. Invite people. Where is it? We've got like 150 members in there nearly. So if anyone does want to join, especially lots of Manchester United fans, there's a lot of banter going there. It's right there. If only just join if you're active. We could, and obviously tomorrow I'm going to be live with Brants before I go live on my own channel with Ems and maybe another United fan, maybe even Deji, to be fair. We can talk about this. But yeah, let me see if this redirect's set up properly. It should be live. Why can I not see him? There you go. So let's go all raid say I don't know, what hashtag should we do? What hashtag should we do? Someone make up a hashtag for me and we'll decide on it. What should it be? Just watch out for Donna Cullen, yeah. Should you say something for Arsenal? Hashtag I don't know. Hashtag heritage? Yeah, hashtag heritage. Let's go over there and hashtag the heritage button. Let's go. Let's roll out, man.